The witching hour. It is definitely deep in the witching hour. How y'all doing? Uh, I am not gonna stay here that long. A lot of you guys are sleeping, and you'll get this video in the morning. And I'm gonna grab me a glass of water real quick. I wanted to come and talk real quick. Um, about something really serious. And first of all, I'm gonna start this off by saying, y'all know that that whole thing that they're still trying to do, that they're probably gonna end up in prison for, that same exact thing and all of those things that they did for years or tried to do to me and my little ones. Y'all know that there are some people that grew up like that. Yeah, it was definitely a conspiracy. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Do I have any GIF? Okay, no, that's not new. This one is though. Yeah, man, that is crazy that some people actually grew up like that. Like, I was looking at one of the new episodes of Misery Machine, and this guy scammed and custody of his daughters, right? Like, he was beating on the mother. She left him. She didn't hear from him for years. And then he he basically got in touch with her. I think he had gotten remarried or something, and got in touch with her, and wanted to introduce. She had two kids with him, a boy and a girl. Wanted to introduce the kids to the new son. He ended up scamming somehow with CPS to get custody of her kids. She got blocked out of her kids' lives. And the next thing she knew, she was hearing about her daughter's body being found, a little girl's body being found in a storage unit, and had no idea what had happened to her children until after this guy and his new wife had went to trial, you know, for their murder. Basically, he ended up locking both children in the closet, barely feeding them. He's hooked on heroin, barely feeding them kids, making them go in the closet. And of course, after you've been malnourished for so long, you're going to die. So the daughter died, the little girl died, and then the son died a week later. Shit is sad. People are sick. I'm telling you, there are people in this world that are just sick people. Anyway, I want to talk about some of my clients that I have assisted who grew up in a narcissistically abusive environment, and how literally the attempted humiliation, the untrue accusations, like all of the fuck shit that group of people, that for some reason people still watch them. Sick people. Okay, if you watch them and you enjoy it, I'm sorry, I think that you're going through some kind of mental illness. There's a lot of people that probably don't like that I'm saying that. I don't care. You're going through something, unless you're just watching just to kind of stay up on things. But if you're just like, ooh, 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 ooh. you got some fucking issues because that shit that was going on that they're still trying to do was a literal conspiracy against me and my children, predicated upon by an ex-friend of me. In fact, that's what gang stalking genuinely is. It's a conspiracy, which is illegal as the fuck. Luckily, I was 37 years old when it began. And so I had already had my wits about me, had a lot of life experience. I'm not mentally ill or slow. So the shit didn't really affect me. It kind of affected my reputation and just my experiences in social media was really fucked up, but sometimes, but not all the time, okay? It's a conspiracy. And they try to really act normal. It's like, you're nuts. They're nuts. They're absolutely fucking nuts. Bad shit, crazy, unwell. Unwell. Okay? But there are people that actually grew up like that with fucked up families like that that would literally sit and plot just like what they do. Sit and plot on what they can do to either one child or many. It's usually just aimed at one kid, though, because that's what narcissistic abusers do. And I mean, it's just sick when you see them. Ooh, so this is what we can do. It's not like having a normal discussion. Oh, so and so got in trouble today at school. Well, we got to put them on punishment. No, it can be a normal day. Usually a good kid. Ooh, I know what we can do to what do you call that? Provoke them. Ooh, we can do this and that'll really upset little Sally Sue or Bobby Ray or something. You know what I'm saying? Just sick minded people. And so for me, I'm always a very calm and rational person, even though very early on, I mean, I went off a few times and the demon came out. Like, I was like, fuck you, because I just didn't fucking appreciate what the fuck was going on. But otherwise, it's like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I can see what you're doing there. I guess I must look like Boo Boo the damn fool. And, it is something that, our government should be putting people in jail for. I'm making me some peanut butter and jelly crackers and milk. I don't have no cookies. Sick. Conspiracy to ruin somebody's life based upon a made up lie and a rumor. How sick can you be? Incapable of the truth. I question a person's sanity that is literally able to carry on like that without breaking and saying, you know what, I gotta tell the truth. I don't need them to. I don't need them to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Please keep letting it choke your heart chakra. Please keep letting it choke you to death. That's fine with me. I don't really have a lot of jelly either. Been eating the hell out of this jelly. I just can't hang around with people like that. I can't do it. I don't care what you went through as a child. Well, I went through this growing up. I don't care. I don't care. You're a bad person. You grew up to be a horrible person. Anytime you can up a lie about a person and just continuously go on and on and on and say it over and over again, and you don't have no guilty conscience, you probably ain't got no damn soul. Conspiracy is over though. Really though, what a lot of people are waiting on, but I can't wait on that, guys. I have to live normal. You know, I can't just be like, oh well, no, I have to live a normal life now, just like I've been doing for years. If you got, I'll be seeing Candy Grand Prix, and her whole life is stopped because of it. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do what the fuck I want to do. Get what I want to get in life. And I ain't about to let no goddamn fucking because that's basically what gang stalking is. It is considered to be a conspiracy. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so those conspiracies have been getting used as content in social media. It's such a, you know what you got to compare it to as to why you have to choose to watch something better is because you have to compare it to children that grew up with narcissistic parents and they didn't necessarily abuse all of the kids but one. And imagine what those kids went through having to watch their sibling or just somebody being abused and mistreated every day. You know what I'm saying? Or treated differently, or either forced to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty traumatizing. And you are being forced to be a part of it when it's being presented to you in social media. You're basically viewing and it's really, really sick. And, like I said, I believe that I would have to have an attorney. Oh, it got, the fact that it got ugly means, the fact that my life was threatened, the fact that I got death threats meant that it was conspiracy to murder, to commit murder, fraud. It was fraud. Conspiracy to ruin somebody. You ain't gonna never be able to do that, honey. I am too. Let me tell y'all something. If you got folks with a conspiracy against you, you better believe that High Priestess Jamila gonna make it happen for you. Fuck that. And Candy Grand Preview over there like, they practicing witchcraft. No, the fuck they not. No, they're not. It's very mundane stalking and gossiping and harassment. That's not witchcraft. She don't like witches, so. I'm gonna tell you something straight the fuck up and down. You got some shit like that going on, especially if you're in your adulthood and you didn't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like your family wasn't like that. Like that's a sign that you a witch. But you gotta practice witchcraft responsibly. I use my craft for justice, healing, okay, and what I want to use it for. I don't just go around just like, I'm gonna curse this person, I'm gonna curse that person, I'm angry. You can't do that. Well, you can, but I wouldn't suggest it. Sadly, conspiracies like that go down. God made God's judgment and said, nah. There's a lot of conspiracies to where people end up dead and shit. Hey, Stefan. Like, no. Not High Priestess Jamila and her babies. That wasn't meant for me, honey. Yeah. It's a trip. It is. And people that carry out that kind of stuff, they want to be seen as good, upstanding people. Not only are you a criminal, but you're sick-minded. You're a sick-minded person. And you're never going to live it down unless you admit it. But the reason why they can't admit it is because they know they broke the law. That, what criminal... That's what I'm saying. That's why I said don't get stuck between a rock and a fucking hard place. Live your life anyway. Manifest what you want in your life anyway, and God is going to deliver you from evil. However way God got to do it, God going to use his angels. God uses his fallen angels or the fallen, and God uses everything to make sure you get through that. You know what I mean? Especially when that's what you want. So it's just really weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo, goodness gracious. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Can you imagine though? Like, that's why a lot of people don't want anything to do with their family and family members, like their parents and stuff, because you can just like, especially if it's a intuitive person, and you get you know you coming in from school or wherever the hell you done been, and they sitting up here with this smirk on their face, like, I saw how you scraped the wall. Like, what? I didn't scrape no wall. Yes, you did. You know, like sick hate. It's all hate. That's why a lot of, and we can venture out to say, okay, maybe perhaps during that time that it was happening, the family could have been possessed. Let's venture out to say that. But then what's going, but they do periodically become possessed years later. So people typically will lose touch with their family if they grew up like that. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just not normal. You're just like, what the hell? Let me taste this cracker. Mm, mm-hmm, they're good. My crackers are just a tad bit stale. Oh, you got chocolate. I am so jealous, Stefan. Mm, mm, mm. Live your life. Take your life back. Don't let them people bother you. Now, if they doing spell work on you, you're going to have to get spell work done. What the hell? Damn it. I left my glasses downstairs, y'all. Stefan, question. Do you think any of those people in that black sector ever killed anybody and just ain't got caught? I do. I do. I think a lot of them have killed somebody. They too sick. They don't have no kind. They're like sociopaths. Mm-mm-mm. That too. But I'm going to do some research, y'all. I'm going to do some research. And I'm going to find out about, like, just to find out and know thy enemy. How do you, what the hell, how'd that happen? What's going on with a person to where they have that kind of mind? Like, is it fucking sociopathy? Yep, I agree. Stefan said they probably killed a person. Mm-hmm. They certainly wanted to kill my ass. And then they expect the world to treat me differently. Nah, the world gonna treat me just normal. Everybody normal, huh? Everybody looking at you like you crazy in your damn head. You know what I'm saying? I hate how they come on here and go live for 5 or 6, 7 hours like they doing something. I don't know why they still go live when I go live. It's like they don't comprehend that I don't make the same kind of content that y'all make. Whatever. Sick. It's almost like committing a crime and then you sitting up there in front of everybody in the whole damn world. Well, not everybody in the world, but everybody is watching. Okay, act normal, act normal. That's how they be. Act normal, act normal, just act normal. Like, what? You just did some of the most horrific shit. Even running around terrorizing somebody for 10 years, even if you're just threatening them, that's still bad. But see, I'm really resilient. It's one of my gifts. It's like I call you goddamn bluff. I lay down and fucking roll over and go to sleep. I don't give a damn about you threatening me. Ain't nobody scared. The hell? I got like I got God, hun. I got God. We got God. We got God. That's exactly. You piece of garbage. I know that's right, Stefan. I know here lately, their voices and their content has just been making me want to puke. It's disgusting. I don't see how people watch it. Ugh. But you know that girl, Miss L. Stefan, she admitted a few years ago that she likes snuff films. Who the fuck would watch a snuff film? Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, bye. Stefan, if me and Stefan ever hung out, which I have a man, let me not say that. Me and my man be watching Home Alone. I'm joking. We ain't never watched Home Alone, but me and my kids will watch Home Alone. I'm actually a very wholesome person. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is delicious, y'all. Peanut butter and jelly crackers. I know she's slow and unstable. I can't even imagine a child having it. And they were trying to do it to Jacob, but my kids are wrapped in my love and protection. Are you kidding me? Everybody that I love and care about is wrapped in my love and protection. You know what I mean? This milk is good. They were trying to give me PTSD. I'm like, they're like, she must be crazy. She's not affected by it. No, that don't mean I'm crazy. It just mean I'm strong-minded. And I got a tight relationship with God. I was telling my kids, I was like, y'all don't know how lucky y'all are to have me as a mom. They like, yeah, we do. But, very lucky to have me as a mama. I ain't never been the type of mother to let people fuck with my kids. Like maybe joke around with them, just like little fun joke. But to send them through like this, like never would I ever have my kids in an environment where it's emotionally taxing. And see, I heal people that have went through that. I heal people that have went through that. Like I do. So it wasn't necessary for me to go, for me to deal with them to be able to heal people from it. I still would have had an understanding of how to heal people from it, but it definitely was a labor of love, for me to learn how to help people that have dealt with that as kids too. The accusations. Mm-mm-mm. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Mm-mm. That was good. That was like literally like I want some more, but I don't have no more jelly. That milk is just refreshing. Oh my goodness, that's the only way I can describe. Milk is refreshing. I didn't want that, y'all. I ain't gonna be here that long. I can imagine that it would take an extensive amount of therapy or if you went through that as a child, you probably blocked that out. Which is why shadow work can be dangerous for some people. Uh, yeah. That's a conspiracy. No, it's a conspiracy. Like, that's why they don't want it to go to court because the courts would convict them of a conspiracy. Can you imagine a jury in that case? They'd have to deliberate for weeks. They'd have to sit back and look at tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes, hours and hours of footage, of YouTube footage. Sorry, y'all. I did not mean that. Just literally came out because I don't like to hold stuff like that in. I'm sorry. Yeah, that. And then they'll come on here and say, "Just act normal." Yeah, we we just displayed some makeshift child pornography of her child, but just act normal. Act normal. Weird, weirdness, and weird weirdos is what I've always called them. I gotta go get my glasses. Even though I know I'm probably not gonna put them on, I'm probably just gonna lay here and take them off. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I don't even see how they. You know what? Our courts really need to get it together. But can you imagine a gang stalking like court hearing? It would be dozens of them in the damn court. It would be dozens of them. Like, how do you even do that? Like, what the fuck? It'd be a bunch of them. Just sitting there. Your Honor, I didn't do nothing. I was roasted, Your Honor. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, Your Honor. I just was roasted, Your Honor. Like, nah, that's not what you were doing. I wonder if I left my glasses outside. I think I did. I have to go all the way outside to get my glasses, y'all. That sucks. Let me go out there and get them before they get rained on or something. Or is this? Nope, they're not outside. They're right here. They be over there trying to light candles and shit. That shit ain't gonna fucking work. Shit ain't gonna work. They hate when I talk about it too. We ain't seeing you, man. It's like nobody give a fuck if you say something. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. If I feel like fucking talking about it, motherfucker, I'ma talk about it. The fuck? Like, don't you ever, hey, you can go on there and you can lie and talk shit, but don't you ever try to front like I would ever have a reason to actually be afraid of you or that I'm intimidated by your bitch asses. No. No, honey, no. Don't you ever. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here though. I'm tired. I'm officially tired and sleepy. Y'all have a good one. Blessings to y'all, all of my peeps, normal people that ain't sociopathic. Have a good night, Stefan. Enjoy that chocolate cake for me. Bye, y'all. I gotta go. Hit that thumbs up. Bye.